peeps? Hope you're having a pretty good day. That is my best attempt at a British accent, which is still pretty lame. Anyway, it's me, back on Juicy Booyahs, with a behind the scenes on a Juicy Booyahs stop motion, ready for you. I've always wanted to show you guys how I make one of these, and this is one of my opportunities to do so. I'm just going to say it takes a while. So let's get right into it. Here we have a stage battle between Thanos and Iron Man. Thor, it's the endgame version, so he has both Mjolnir and Stormbreaker and Captain America. If you remember, there was this battle scene in Endgame between the three of them and Thanos, before the big Avengers Assemble scene, which I've always wanted Cap to say personally. But anyway, so I always like to start these just so they can come into combat with each other, if that's the right phrase. Thor's being difficult here. By running, and sometimes that is Iron Man jumping. I do not have a way to make him jump and have it recorded frame by frame yet, so I just take him and put him over there. That would explain it if some of you guys were curious about that. And then say these minifigures can be extremely uncooperative, so you have to be patient with them. That's a lesson I've learned the hard way. So if you want him punching Thanos, that's gonna be my first frame, and then Thanos turning around and then catching him on his face, and then right now I'm just gonna have him topple. Now, if I made that mistake, I would wait until he's safely on the ground after being socked to the face by Thanos, and then take my picture, because that happens a lot. And now here's my favorite thing to do. I like to have Thor throw Stormbreaker, and then I just hold it, and then it often takes a while for me to find a place on Thanos' minifigure where it can stay. I'm actually trying out something new tonight, seeing if it'll fit in his darn arm socket, but it doesn't look like it. And there you go. Minifigure difficulty, like I was talking to you guys about. Here's Thanos, and here is his arm. It just fell off. So I'm going to fix this. It's off camera. Sorry. But yeah, so this takes usually an hour to make one of these, even a short one. They're very difficult, the minifigures. But let me see if I can put this together for you guys. Yeah, so there you have, I would have Thor throwing Stormbreaker, and then I would put Stormbreaker on Thanos and then wait until I did that to take the picture. And then we've seen Stormbreaker, chop off Thanos' big purple potato head, so he would probably be smarting from that, like slightly hurt, so we can have him on the ground in some way. And I have to take my guys off camera quite a bit to fix them, but yeah, there's Thanos on the ground. And then something I've just recently figured out how to do is here's Cap throwing a shield, and for this, it would be the same as Thor's deal, like what I do with Thor's Stormbreaker. If you just find a spot where it can hit him, and then I just want to talk for a second about something called instant tacky. See if you guys can see this on the screen, but it works so that if I quote unquote glue it to that wall right there and put the shield here, there you go, I make mistakes in these, and put the shield on the other end, it creates a cool effect, and it seems like the shield is flying through the air, when it is really just attached to the wall by this instant tacky stuff. If you are a stop motion maker and you have trouble with making things fly, I do highly recommend this stuff. It often takes two people, so I often have a friend help me push this in to the wall because it will stick. I'm warning you guys, it will stick for a little bit, but it's not good long term. I got this idea from Brickology. They use this. They are really a great channel and have been super useful to me. So if you're a stop motioner or are just overall interested, I recommend checking them out. They're great. And then also another, as we all know, Iron Man loves to fire his plasma blast thingies, so I always have these things over to the side, and then I will take a minifigure off screen for a moment to put the thing in, and then there, he's hitting Thanos with it. If I can get that too. Yeah, so he's hitting Thanos with it. And that's when you guys hear a lot of my laser sound effects. I get that from iMovie. Great app and super useful. Helps me edit these quite well. And then, yeah, so it takes a while, but it is pretty easy to just make these guys, and you see, it seems simple enough to have somebody fight. Honestly, you just have them fight and take a picture and then throw a punch and then take a picture like I'm doing here with the screen. But it's where it's throwing things and making them hit your target that is the really difficult part of stop motion. So I want to show you guys how I manage that. And also the jumping can be a challenge. So you see, there's always a spot on a minifigure where something can go, be it a knife, a hammer like Mjolnir, where any weapon can nestle itself in there, if that's not too weird of a word to use, and find a foothold to make it look like it has hit the character that is in the stop motion. So there you go. And usually in a real stop motion, I would make Thanos fall over, but and then over in the corner, this is where I keep all my goodies, like character accessories. Like here we have some of Iron Man's energy beams that they come in Lego, and then here we have Cap's shield. Can you guys see this? Now you can. And another energy blast, and like if you look over here by my collection, hold on, you've got a whole bunch of other stuff, and sometimes I leave them on the plate, and then use them. So like here is Scarlet Witch's Power Blast, and Bucky is currently holding a pistol, so it takes long. So it sometimes can take a while to look around in here for what I need, then take it back to the set and put it in the character's hands. Like I've said, I think it usually takes me, oh big boy, here's the Hulk Buster set. It usually takes me an hour to make these stop motions on average, and then more time to upload them. The awesome thing is I can now make videos over 15 minutes for the channel now, because I have the YouTube app and not just the website now. This is also my recording studio, couch, whole place. And then coming back to the instant tacky, I've said this before, but I'll break it down. How this works is you put it on the wall and then stick the weapon on the other side and take a picture and a picture and a picture and a picture. And then this I use a lot for Captain America's shield when he's throwing it. So you take a picture, then another picture, and it's really worked. I really do recommend this stuff. So I hope this video has gotten you to know my stop motions better and how I make them, because I've always wanted to show you guys the process. So have a good rest of your day.